A push to protect voters next election season in Chicago, and a mea culpa from the Republican nominee for governor. A busy day on the political beat. Chris Dye is here to get us up to speed. Chris.
A lot to talk about here, Erica. There is, first of all, a new watchdog atop city government who comes with a federal prosecutor background. And the legacy of Jesse Jackson, also in the spotlight today at Council, dealing in particular with protections that Chicagoans need, perhaps, if there are roadblocks to vote in the future.
This federal government is going to rig the elections in November. Make no mistake about it. So choose a side. You on the side of history when Reverend Jackson was fighting to encourage voting rights and protect them, or you on the side of the fascists taking those rights away.
Tough words from Alderman Byron Sigcho Lopez, who helped pass the Reverend Jesse Jackson Fair Access to Democracy Ordinance, which helps ensure federal agents don't interfere with your ability to vote in the next election. It would secure polling places and protect the privacy of those working at polling places. Critics say that's the job of the Board of Elections, and the threatening tone to pass it undermines the effort.
If you don't pass this, we will have a knife to your throat. And that kind of set me back a little bit when I was sitting in that committee meeting, because I heard that and I thought, the same people who want me to vote on something recognizing the achievements and what is hopefully to be the long-lasting legacy of Jesse Jackson said, if you don't pass this, we will have a knife to your throat.
Also today, the city has a new inspector general. This is David Glockner. He's a former prosecutor for the U.S. Attorney's Office. He led investigations at the SEC as well. He said he wants investigations to move faster and focus on city finances.
You know, the mayor and I are friends, even if we disagree on some things.
And an olive branch from Governor Pritzker, who earlier this week ratcheted up the heat between he and Mayor Johnson, who continues to press for the Bears to remain in Chicago, despite the team saying Chicago's out of the mix. State leaders have until the end of the month to pass the so-called mega projects bill. The governor bullish they'll do just that.
And, you know, I'm hopeful that the people who want to tank the bill are not successful.
Also today, Republican nominee for governor Darren Bailey spoke to council, apologizing for calling Chicago a, quote, hellhole. He says he has temporarily moved to Chicago. Also, a $13 million settlement for Arnold Day, who served 26 years in prison after being wrongfully convicted when he claimed CPD coerced witnesses into false statements. So a busy day, a 7+ hour meeting, Erica, over at City Hall.
Keeping track of it all for us. Thank you, Chris.
You bet.